Is this thing on? Hi guys, welcome and welcome back. I was gonna wear different glasses today, but I was like, I'm just saying, I kind of ate this up. I do recommend you go and put on your PJs, grab a cute drink for this video, and just enjoy the vibes. We're gonna be doing something really cool today. We're gonna be doing a Q&A, and why not do something fun and do it in your PJs? So this is going to be called PJs and Q's, PJs and questions. So I have my little besties with me. They're all here, my Melody and Karomi because Avi, and then I have my Coraline pillow. I also have my little Coraline slippers, but I'm on my beanbag, so I don't have them on. But yes, we're gonna answer a few questions that you guys asked me and try and get through them all, and let's have some fun. I kind of put them all on like a notes on my notes app instead of like going through the things, but whatever. Okay, so first and foremost, what made you start your booktube channel? I started a booktube because it's like a booktube with extra sprinkle, you know what I mean? Because I've always wanted to do YouTube. Like, I've always wanted to start a channel ever since I was younger, but I never had like the confidence to come on here and actually record myself. So I was just like, you know what, let's get into our content bag this year. It's 2025, why not? You know what I mean? So I was just like, I've been posting on TikTok and I've been getting like a cute little community over there. So I was like, let's bring it to YouTube so we can have like a longer conversation and we can talk and, you know, do all that stuff together. Ooh, how did you get into reading? I've always been a reader. Like when I was younger, I used to read books all the time, but I kind of, you know how when you're in school, they make you read and it's just kind of boring. Like, I don't want to read the classics at 12, like, you know what I mean? I don't want to read Moby Dick at 14. So I just kind of lost my interest in reading, and I guess it kind of came back when my sister recommended a book to me that she was reading, which is ACOTAR. Don't bash me, okay? I know the controversy. I know it. It hurts my heart, but I know it. And that's the series that got me into reading. So like, you know, don't mind the shelf up there. They have the physical books, you guys. I'm so sorry, but I have the physical books, and this was before all the stuff happened. So don't come for me, please, and thank you. But I read that book first, and I started in the series, and I kept getting through, and that's what got me back into reading. I was obsessed, like genuinely obsessed. Like, it's such an enthralling book, and I was obsessed. That's literally it. That's what got me back into reading. So yeah. Next, do you lend books or keep them sacred? It depends on the book. I hold my books to a very high standard, okay? I keep them up here. I don't bend them. I really don't touch them. They're like my keepsake, okay? So, not really. I don't lend books. I feel so bad when I was like, oh my god, like, I haven't read that, and I'm like, oh, well, you can get it here. You know what I mean? Because I don't lend books. I don't lend books out, and I know that's kind of selfish of me, and I apologize for that, but sorry, not sorry. Yeah, they're sacred, okay? Hardcover or paperback? Definitely hardcover. Definitely hardcover. It's just something about a hardcover book. The feeling, it's just like, boom, this is the book. You know what I mean? Paperbacks, some paperbacks are cute. I think paperbacks are more convenient when you're trying to like travel with them. Like, okay, I have I want to read the physical copy, but I don't want to carry a hardcover with me because I hold them near and dear to my heart. Say what you want. What do y'all prefer? Hardcover or paperback? I'm curious. Do you write or want to write your own stories? Yes, I do. I'm currently in the process of writing my debut novel. That's a romantasy, because you will learn that me and romantasy go together like white on rice. I mean, it's just like, it makes sense, you know? Because in my past life, I'm pretty sure that I was a fairy. Yeah. And I wear pink and like all that stuff, you know? So, yeah, definitely. I not only have written that, but I've also written 3 children's books. And they're really cute and they're very like imaginative and just fun. And I feel like that kind of encompasses who I am. Like I love little kitty things, and I love, you know, just cute stuff, and I love a good story. I still to this day love a good children's book, okay? There's nothing wrong with a children's book, and I feel like people are like, get a grip. You know what? Mind your business. Yeah.
When I catch you, Ricky.
Yeah. That's what I want to make my sole career. And hopefully soon you guys will get to read what I'm writing. What book world would you y'all, what book world would you live in if you could? Honestly, it would probably be a Cassandra Clare world. Yeah, the City of Bones, with the Mortal Instruments. Sign me up, okay? ACOTAR? You know, like, come on now. Who doesn't want a Fey man that's an Illyrian warrior? Are you kidding? Are you joking? Come on, don't we all want to live in a court somewhere and get dressed up really cute and not have to worry about a thing? I want to be a high lady. So, where would you live? Where would you live? Ooh, or in a Tia Williams romance world. She knows what she's doing. Write out my love story, even though I'm married. But like, I love it. You know what I mean? I love it. Yeah. Are you a mood reader or a strict TBR person? No. I am a mood reader, and I fear I've come to the conclusion by accident, because I was like, you know what? I have a whole TBR. I want to read this book, and I'm gonna get through these. Unfortunately, love, that is not how the world works, and neither does my brain. I'm definitely a mood reader, unfortunately. That is why I have not finished. That's why I have not finished the ACOTAR series.
Bombastic side eye.
I have 2 books left. Please do not judge. Do not come for me in the comments, and don't spoil anything either. I am a mood reader. What's your favorite genre and what's your guilty pleasure genre? Romantasy and romantasy. Need I say more? Hello? What are we talking about? Oh, okay, no. Guilty pleasure? I'm currently reading my first dark romance. Matter of fact, what are you currently reading? Gothicana? I am 2 chapters in and I'm already hooked. I'm like, what's gonna happen next? And look at the cover. What are we talking about? Sprayed edges? Purple. It's giving mystery. It's giving gothic. It's giving edge. It's giving gothic chic. I'm here for it, okay? They knew what they were doing with this book. I love romantasy. I think that's my favorite genre, but a thriller is probably my guilty pleasure. Like, I really enjoy it. And the last one that I read, I was hooked, which was Hidden Pictures. And I don't know if that's, I feel like it's a thriller teetering on the line of horror. And as you saw in my last video, we opened up a horror book that I have not read yet, but I'm kind of excited to throw myself into that and see how I feel. So we shall see. But right now, definitely my favorite is romantasy, and then my guilty pleasure is thriller. And we might be on the cusp of a dark romance girly. We shall see. What's a book that changed your life or perspective? A book that changed my life or my perspective? See, okay, I'm not really one of those people. Ooh. Ring Shout. Ring Shout did it for me, okay? That is a really, really, really good book. Really good book. I wouldn't necessarily say it changed my perspective. I would say that, oh, no. What's a book that changed your perspective? Normal People, okay? What's a book that changed your life? Normal People. And I say this because Normal People made me realize that I don't like toxic love stories, okay? I'm not a toxic love story girl. I don't know. It wasn't my vibe, and it really had me in a state of melancholy for multiple days, and I think it changed my perspective on reading that subgenre. I think that made me just kind of like want to stay away from that genre of books, because I was just like, what did I just read, and why did I put myself through it? Because I was definitely going to DNF that book, but I was like, you know what? You start it, you finish. I should have stopped, but I didn't. So it is what it is. Gut-wrenching, tear. I haven't read a book like that. Well, no. I've read a book like that, but not necessarily in the sense that it was like, oh, it's so like mind-altering that I, you know, like it wasn't like that. This was different, to say the least. What's your ideal reading setup? Location, drink, and vibe. So you guys see my room now. I haven't decorated in here the way that I want to fully. So location, definitely somewhere cozy that I'm not necessarily gonna fall asleep. I really like my setup in here, and I like my beanbag. I can get cozy without falling asleep. I like a bright room, like that has light, like natural light in there, and then with ambiance. I love a good reading ambiance. I'm gonna throw it on YouTube every single time I'm about to read if I can. Like a nice train in the background, like train noises, or depending on the book that I'm reading, I'll type in something that has the same vibe and I'll have it in the background while I'm reading. Drink a matcha latte. Anything else? Like, hello, that's it. Don't threaten a girl with a good time. Do you reread books or always reach for something new? I've only reached for something new, but I'm not opposed to rereading a book. What's one book you wish you could read again for the first time? Ace of Spades. It was really, really good. And I've read 2 of her books. So Ace of Spades and Where Sleeping Girls Lie. And I listened to the audiobook of Where Sleeping Girls Lie. T, what's your book buying habit like? Minimalist or hoarder? I feel like when I started out reading again as an adult, I was a minimalist. Like, I think I bought all of these in the span of maybe 3 months, like 3 to 6 months. So I got all of that. I was just buying books just to buy them. I was like, ooh, that cover's cute. Adds to cart. Once I got my Kindle, that changed the game for me. I love my Kindle. Look at her. Look at her. She is so cute. I have my little baby on here. Look at him. He's so cute. I think now I download a lot of my books to my Kindle and I'll willingly just read it on there, so I don't have, and if I really like the book, then I'll buy it as a physical copy and add it to the shelf. If I just walk into a store and I see something that I think is like cute or lock me up, okay? Do you have any bookish pet peeves? Do not bend the corners of a book. Do not bend the corners of a book. That's blasphemous. Ugh. Don't do that. Please do not do that. What else? Don't bend the spine of a book when you get it. Why would you do that? Don't do that. Or like just throwing your books. Don't stuff your books in your bag. Like, I don't like that. I just feel like you should take care of the books, okay? What are 3 things your viewers might not know about you, bookish or not? I am a twin. Yeah, I'm a twin. I'm just kidding. I am an older sister. I have a younger sister who basically is older than me, and she is the one who got me into reading, and her bookshelf is much larger than mine. So yeah. So I am obsessed with fall. I'm obsessed with fall. Like, hyper fixate on fall. Matter of fact, I have a board on Pinterest that's named Fall Forever because it's that serious. That serious. I don't like summer. Who doesn't want a pumpkin spice pancake in the morning every day for fall? Who doesn't want a pumpkin spice matcha latte? Come on, what are we talking about? Who doesn't want to decorate their entire house fall themed? Are you telling me you don't like pumpkins? You don't like fall? Oh, you're not welcome in my house because, are you okay? And it's that serious, and if it's not that serious from you, please exit stage left. What's your all-time favorite book or series? My favorite book is probably Ring Shout. You cannot get me to say anything bad about that book. And also my book. I know that's so cliche, but I really love my book, and it's so good. And the fact that I'm writing it makes it even worse because I'm so invested in the process and the story that I'm writing. So I think that's my favorite book. I don't want to reveal my pseudonym yet. You guys will find that out once I get closer to the end of my book. Should every book be adapted into a movie or a TV show? No, only the ones that matter, because sometimes y'all don't do it for the plot, okay? It's just not good sometimes. And y'all don't let the authors put their like ideas to the screen and then it turns out just horrible. No, every book does not need to be a movie because y'all aren't gonna do it right every time. Period. That's it. That's all. What book made you angry in a good or bad? Normal People. Read it and you'll understand. Ooh, this is a good question. If a book has a great plot but bad writing, is it still good? I think it's one of those things where it's like, could have been records. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, that's a good plot twist, but baby, it's just not working out. Because sometimes if the writing is bad, you can't get through it fully and then you DNF it. So I don't know. If the writing is just bad, how do you combat the fact that it's a good story? So I don't know. I feel like that I haven't come across a book that had a great plot but bad writing yet. So love triangles, yay, nay, or depends? It depends if it's done right. Let's see. Do hyped books live up to the hype, or do they usually flop? Sometimes they flop. some books are just kind of like, what about this was good to you guys? Like, where's the hype that y'all were talking about? Are you okay? Are you alright? Because that was not good at all. But I digress. Some books will do it. I haven't read the series, but everyone says The Hunger Games is done to perfection. Like, it's really good. And everyone that I know that's read the books, obsessed. Should all books have content warnings? I think so, just because some people can be triggered by certain things very easily. No, babe, you should have warned us before you let us throw ourselves into this book and get fully invested, and then boom, something happens and we're like, actually, I need to call my therapist at 12 a.m. in the morning.
Who's calling?
Yeah, we need to talk immediately. So yes, I think all books should have content warnings depending on what they put in the book that could potentially be triggering. So yes. Do you judge a book by its cover or its Goodreads rating? I'm not on Goodreads, I'm on Fable, and I don't care. If the cover's not cute, then I don't know. It depends on if I've heard a lot of good stuff about it on TikTok or like just word of mouth. Like if I hear a lot of people talking about the book and they're like, oh my god, like it's so good, I'll give it a go. If the cover's ugly, that's just a con, you know what I mean? Like, then whatever. But typically, if I'm going into a store and I'm just browsing, the cover matters to me. Should classics still be required reading in school? No. There are so many books that can mold somebody's mental state and like they can learn from over time that are way better than a classic. I say this only because classics really ruin the reading experience for me, because I don't think in school, I think it's one of those things that if you want to read a classic book, by all means, do it. But I also feel like it should be something that you get to do in your own time, and it shouldn't be pushed onto you, because a lot of people lose their love for reading that way. And yeah, I am a testament to that. So yeah, save us from the school system. And it's just safe to say, read it on your own time, and if you love it, you love it. Love that for you, queen. Love that for you, king. But otherwise, just do it on your own time, you know? Is annotating books a must or a crime? I think annotating books is so cute, and it looks really cute on the outside. Like if you have the little book and you have like matching tabs to your book, like the color scheme and everything. I think that is so freaking cute. I wish that I could do it, but I don't have the patience. I'm already a slower reader, so I think that annotating books just kind of, it would probably make it to where I don't read as much throughout the month, because I'm so invested in making the book look cute that I don't get through the book as fast as I possibly could. Do spoilers ruin a book, or do they sometimes make it better? I think spoilers can make a book good, depending on the magnitude of the spoiler. But sometimes they ruin it, because it's just like, bro, I didn't know that. And I didn't want to know it until I read the book. And you ruined it for me. Thank you. But sometimes I'm like, ooh, wait. Someone cooked here. Do you separate the art from the artist? Yes. Can we please start doing that? Because there are some writers who are, their writing style and the storyline behind their books are chef's kiss, but they're terrible people. And I feel like there are ways to get around like supporting them, I feel like you can go through you know, third-party services or third-party booksellers and stuff like that to get the books if you want them as a physical copy, or you can download the PDF and put it on your Kindle. You don't have to necessarily worry about, you know, supporting the artists, because I get it. We don't want to support terrible people. I advocate for separating the art from the artist. Great writer, questionable activity. Oh, okay, this is the last question. Do you DNF books or push through? Oh no, there are 2 questions left, sorry. Do you DNF books or push through, and why? I haven't DNF'd a book yet because something in my I don't know, I think it's just something in my brain that's like, you're gonna finish this, because what if it changes and then it's the best book you've ever read in your life? I wouldn't mind DNFing a book, because if it's just bad, I'm not gonna finish it. Respectfully, I'm not gonna do it. There is no point in finishing something that I'm not enjoying, okay? And that's a lot of the times why now I'll read the book on my Kindle and then buy it as a physical copy if I enjoy it. So that's that. And then the last question was, what is your current read? And it's Gothicana. I plan to finish this in the next few days. Like in the next week or so, I plan to finish this, and then I'm between this book and beach read. So yeah, beach read, because it's a summer romance, I've been told. And yeah, this is my first dark romance book that I read, and that I'm reading. This is the first dark romance that I've picked up. I don't know if Phantasma is considered dark romance, but I have Lights Out. And I've heard good things. This was so fun. It was so cozy. We're so cute together, you guys.